Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1025 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is plan ahead, but keep room for surprises. And what do I mean by that? We'll soon find out. Just give me a moment. Welcome back. Welcome back to day 1024 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is plan ahead, but keep room for surprises. And yes, incidentally, sometime back, I got a message from a friend who said, "You know what? It's a lovely quote, but you've misspelled surprises." And that's the surprise. I was waiting for somebody to notice that on the quote. And thank you for being that person. You know who you are. So thank you for having my back. That's what I was looking out for. How many people are going to look at that word and say, "Oh, she doesn't know her spellings." Or how many people are going to reach out and say, "Okay, what just happened over there?" That was the whole surprise element of it. So thank you for being that person who's got my back. And back now to the quote. And interestingly, when I tuned in, I was still on my Wise Wednesday mode, and I had to shift back to Connecting the Thoughts, which was a surprise in itself. And the beauty of it was today, after a very, very long time, Cindy was able to tune in, and she tuned in to listen in to Connecting the Thoughts. And to her surprise, she found Wise Wednesdays instead, where there was so much of value, so much of wisdom and insight for her in the conversation when Steve spoke. So isn't that how it is? You plan ahead, but keep room for surprises. Yes, it's great to have a framework of idea in terms of what you're going to do, how far you're going to go, what is the plan ahead. However, knowing that, yes, this is the plan ahead. However, I am keeping room for a bit of surprises. I am going to keep room for the times that maybe my phone doesn't work. Maybe the internet's out of order. What is it that you're going to keep room for? Yes, things can go wrong. So do you have a plan B? Do you have another strategy? Do you have someone who can cover up for you? Do you have something that can work its way through? So these are some things that come to my mind when I see this. And interestingly, I'm getting a phone call, but I'm not going to take it because, ta-da, that's a surprise element. That's a surprise to the conversation. So stay in tuned with the plan moving forward. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. So lovely to have you on Connecting the Thoughts once again. So plan ahead, but keep room for surprises. Surprise for me today is she tunes in. Surprise for her today is she tunes in and she finds Wise Wednesdays. And that's the whole beauty of it, right? It all comes together. So when you plan certain things, yet keep room for the element of surprise, that's when it's fun. That's when you know that, okay, things could go out of hand. And isn't that how it works with goals and targets and challenges that you might be facing, where you're planning ahead? You're making sure you've done everything right. You're making sure that everything is in its place, everything you're doing correctly. You're taking care of your health. You're making sure you're moving with the right people. You have picked the right academic degree of your choice. You've got that perfect job. Yet something happens that takes you off guard. You're hit with a pandemic. You find out about something goes absolutely, out of the blue, shows up. something out of the blue shows up, and then it kind of takes a detour. Your plan kind of shifts. And most often, that shift, initially, we might struggle with it, or we might kind of like feel a little out of place with it. But then, if you take a step back and look at things in the long run, that shift definitely was meant for the better. That shift definitely came to teach you something about yourself, about the situation. Cindy says, it sure does. I love the surprises. Yes, super. And I love that you were able to tune in earlier on the show. So, what are some surprises that life threw at you and you felt out of balance? What are some surprises that life threw at you and you felt a little out of balance? What did you do in that situation? What did you do in that situation to kind of gain back your balance? Some of us might resort to faith because that's such a strong pillar to hold on to. Some of us might resolve to faith. Some of us might approach it from a place of victim mentality. Yeah. Some of us might look at it as, oh, why did this happen? My life was sailing so smoothly. And then come the few of us who look at it from a childlike curiosity, right? So, what if you could look at these surprises that life gives you, good and the bad, and then place them under either of these three categories of faith, of victim mindset, or childlike curiosity? I know you wouldn't want to be in that victim mindset. It takes time to pull yourself outside of that well. So, what could you hold on to instead? Faith. You could hold on to faith, and you could hold on to that beautiful, beautiful little child within you. You can be that inner child. You can nourish that inner child and say, okay, life has given me a new surprise. Let's see what we can do with this one. And then again, reinforce faith and move forward. So, wishing you lots and lots of surprises in life. And I hope your plans do go as planned. But if they don't, just know that it's just a surprise that life's thrown at you, and you could choose to look at it with faith and childlike curiosity, because the victim mindset is something that is absolutely not allowed in this space. Period. That's it. And Cindy says, not all of the surprises are pleasant, but they're all for a reason. Yes, they are. And that's why you need to hold on to faith and also to childlike curiosity. Thank you for tuning in. If this has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am balanced. Write in comments saying, I am balanced, because yes, when life throws you a surprise, you could be a little out of balance. So let's reinforce the idea that I am balanced. I can balance myself. I'm willing to take on the surprises that life gives me and move forward powerfully. So if you haven't subscribed already, I forgot to tune this in. So if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tag a friend who needs to receive this message. Share it on your wall. Share it, move with friends. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe. And thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, Sami. Sami says, I am balanced. Cindy says, I am balanced. Thank you. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thanks.